What's going on, everyone? TJ Fitness News Reviews, and together with me, Primeval Intra 7 Black. Listen, people, this is one monster intra workout label. I'm gonna take you through that label. I'm gonna tell you what's in it and why you should give a shit. And then I'm gonna share with you my personal experience, and then I'm gonna tell you what is this one about, who should care about it, when should you take it. Let's get right into it. So listen, Primeval Labs, one of the favorite supplement companies here on the channel. I reviewed quite a lot of their pre-workouts, like Mega Pre Black, which I really like, Mega Pre White, which I really like. They introduced a new one, Mega Pre Red. I'm going to link to that review below. EAA Max, still one of my favorite intra-workout BCAA EAA product. And then Intracell 7 Black is the third generation of the Intracell 7. Yeah, this one was actually the second generation. They had a product before Intracell 7. This one is V2 and this one is V3. When you look at an intra workout, there's a couple of things you expect. That's sort of the typical intra workout. We'd have an EAA or a BCAA blend, right? In order to help you with recovery and sort of muscle protein synthesis and whatever you believe or don't believe in the BCAA, EAA research. Then on top of that, you see usually you would see in intra workout some sort of an hydration blend, right? Then there's some intra workouts that would add elements that can help you with endurance, right? Just to keep you going for a longer time. Sometimes you'll see stuff like Pico 2, sometimes you'll see other things, right? And then there's the intra workouts, and these are sort of the complete intra workouts, like the Chemix intra workout, like Adabolic by Steel Supplements, and then you have Intracell 7, which add a bunch of carbs, like fast absorbing, but not insulin spiking carbs. That's the idea. The idea is obviously to get some carbs into your body to replenish energy while you work out so you can go for longer times. The added benefit to that stuff is also it's going to increase your swollenness. You're going to be swole just because you're going to have carbs in your body while you work out hard. And also there's some intra-workouts that would add pump ingredients also into them. Anyway, and there's stuff like Adabolic, which I'm going to link to that review below, from Steel Supplements, that would add vitamins and other stuff, right? Like a multivitamin for recovery. Okay guys, Intracell 7 is one of the more loaded intra workouts. Definitely falls into this category of a full-blown intra workout. And you're going to see here, this is an amazing combination from a label perspective of hydration, one of the best hydration profiles I've ever seen. Then full spectrum EAAs plus BCAAs. Then full spectrum of carbs, 10 grams or 20 grams, depending if you're taking 1 scoop or 20 scoops. So 4 different types of carbs. Again, fast absorbing, slow, not insulin spiking carbs. So it's going to help you with endurance pumps, going to help you to go for a longer time without spiking insulin, right? And then you're going to see on top of that, they added some swollenness factor, like basically NO producing ingredients, think like pump ingredients, some of them to get your muscle more swole so they can push more weight, and the other around nitric oxide production so you get more oxygen into your blood, so again help you go for a longer time. And they also added taurine here. Anyway, so this is really what you get here. So you see, if you look at the hydration formula here, man, there's some like it's loaded. It is super loaded. And then you have, so you'll see it on the label, which I'm gonna try and put here. You're gonna see at the beginning all your magnesium, potassium, calcium, all the stuff that you see in like these basic hydration formulas. And then they have what they call the electrolyte blend, which starts with raw coconut water. And anyways, that's a big ass blend of like 719 milligrams, and then, or actually like 1500 milligrams almost, when you go to 2 scoops. Anyway, and then you have L-taurine for recovery, and then you have that pump formula with glycerol and Visodrive AP that's going to help with oxygen into the body. And when you look at the 2 scoops formula here, you get basically 5 grams of BCAA and a full spectrum of EAAs. And then, people, from the Carb Formula perspective, this is really interesting. This is really where they up the game versus the previous versions of Intracell 7. There's 4 trademarked Carb Formula that make either 10 grams of carbs, so 40 calories, or 20 grams of carbs, so 80 calories in the 2 scoops version. And these 4, you're gonna see it here. You have Carb 10, you have Dextrin. All of them are supposed to be just generally speaking the same. You're supposed to help you with more endurance, getting more volume energy into your body. but they're not going to spike insulin. So it's expensive pieces of carbs. That's why most of these intra-workout products with the carbs are really expensive if you look at the chemics and steel supplements. So people, as far as label, this is definitely impressive. I mean, it's very hard to compare. The only thing I would say is that you're going to see here, there's 1 scoop and 2 scoops. The only thing that if you buy into the BCAA supplement science that says 5 gram BCAA, then in 1 scoop, you're not getting 5 grams. You're getting 2.5 grams of BCAA and half of the formula. With 2 scoops, you're getting 5 grams of BCAAs and full spectrum of EAAs. That's the only take. Like if you look at this and say, I'm not sure, that's the only take. But again, with 2 scoops, definitely you're getting everything. Listen, people, let's get into the actual experience because you know what we say here.
Labels are just labels.
Let's talk about flavors, people. So Primeval Labs, generally speaking, nail down flavors. And they actually nail down this flavor. But let me give you a couple of pointers. I have orange sherbet, right? And this flavor is actually very good. But I train with 18 ounces or 24 ounces of water, right? And I actually care about flavor in an intra-workout. I actually care because in an intra-workout, you actually want it to be refreshing. You don't want it to be too sweet. You want it to be good. You're drinking through it. You want to think about lifting heavy weights. You don't want to think about why am I drinking this shit, right? So this is a good flavor. Now, on top of this being a good flavor, I can tell you this. With 1 scoop in an 18 ounce to 24 ounce, it's a bit weak. With 1.5 scoops, it's okay. With 2 scoops on 24 ounces, it's perfect. So I would say this is good for 12 to 16 ounces on 1 scoop, right? Now, I trained with this basically with the 2 scoops, like with the full dose. So for me, even with 24 ounces, it was great. 1.5 scoop with 18 ounces is perfect. So you can try with the 1.5 scoop or with the 2 scoops, see like about your training and what you feel right. The only difference is, like I said, it's the amounts here, obviously, of the carbohydrates is going to make a bit of a difference, like 20 calories of when you train. But seriously, who cares about 20 calories? Listen, people, about the experience. Does this thing work? Listen, I really like Intracell 7. This is honestly on par with chemics and anabolic. It's on par as far as the in-workout experience. You're going to feel refreshed. You're going to feel hydrated and you're going to feel swole because of the swollenness factor here between the carbs and the vasodrive ATP and the glycerol. Even though the glycerol is actually sort of underdose, it's on the lower end of the dose, I think the carbs do most of the work. You're going to feel the difference. This is a great intra workout for people who work hard. I always say that. Don't consume calories during your workout if your workouts are not hard enough to justify it, right? I said that also with the other ones. But this is a really solid and well-dosed intra-workout. And I love it on 2 scoops. And I would say in workout experience, I mean, some of these other ones like chemics and steel supplements, they have other ingredients that are supposed to help you with long-term stuff. But intra-workout, I would say this is as good as these. Now, when I say that, I have to talk about pricing because even though the price list for this one is $40 on most sites, because it's very well distributed and you can find it on a lot of sites and we are deal hunters, you can find this stuff very often on BOGOs or special prices where you can get it for $25 or $30 per tub and sometimes even closer to $20 per tub. Listen, when you get this on a $20 per tub or $25, this is half the price of anabolic or chemics. Half. And I'm talking their prices after coupons and stuff like that, which is just makes this by far the best value for money intra workout on the market. Yes, people, I just said it. Number 1 value for money, fully dosed intra workout on the market. I love this. When you put in value for money, nothing beats it. Nothing beats it. So I suggest, listen, people, if your workouts deserve this, if you work out hard enough, if you push a lot of weight for a longer time and you need the help with endurance, because I said that also, don't expect this shit to build you muscles. Supplements, natural ones, don't build muscles. They help you work harder so you can build muscles yourself, right? This is a well-dosed, fully dosed on 2 scoops for sure. Fully dosed intra workout that's gonna help you go for a longer time if you deserve it. Best value for money, fully loaded intra workout on the market. Listen, people, I'm gonna link to the product page on Fitness News below so you can see prices from all over the web. And you know, we hunt deals, so if there's a deal on this thing and you're subscribed to our Deal Alerts newsletter, you're gonna see it. If this video was helpful in your Intracell 7 decision-making process, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel to see more reviews like this, because this is exactly what we do here, people. Exactly. We help you make smart decisions about the supplements that you buy, and we give you our honest honest, never sponsored, unbiased freaking opinion. And if you want to save money, you know where to go.